Hey guys, HeWantsBlood here, and if you don't already know, this is gonna be Ghostface winter event costume. So, with a new costume, why not have a new build? Now, I call this build Blood Debt. It runs Haunted Grounds, Undying, Starstruck, and Barbecue for aura reading. Now, the idea of this build is to constantly keep pressure on survivors by having them exposed. Ghostface is a low tier killer, so I was trying to find ways around his weakness. Now, even though this is an exposed build, you can take Chase as normal in the beginning because Starstruck might give you value. Now, I didn't run this tile the way this survivor expected, so I came at him from a weird angle and he was forced to use Dead Hard, which got hit validated, but he didn't make it anywhere with that. As you can see on pickup, my Starstruck activates. There's no one within the vicinity for it to affect, but when it does affect someone or you see someone close by, keep an eye on who it is so that you know they're Starstruck and they're one hit down. The whole build is about quickly scoring downs and getting rid of some of Ghostface's weakness, which is map pressure. With everyone exposed, they're all scared and are one hit away from being downed. As you can see here, I listened for footsteps and I went ahead and whacked this Meg. I went to see if any other her cohorts are here, but no, she's alone, and I got a free and easy down, just plain stealthy Ghostface. Now what I'm going to do here is, if you notice, I have another totem. Since I have Haunted Grounds and Undying, I get another Haunted Ground charge because of Undying. So I placed her in front of a lit totem so that she tells her friends, or she does it, or anything like that, to continue them being exposed. Now, I thought of this build primarily because I could not run hex totems. I cannot. Every time I run a hex totem, it's out in the open with a big neon sign saying, "Please cleanse me." So, and it never failed. Every single game it was always out in the open. So I decided to use my weakness as my strength and put a totem that I want to be cleansed on my build, and it never fails. You saw my totem in the back. It was like between wood and shit, all out in the open, easy to spot, shiny, and it works to my advantage because now it gives them the bait for me to take advantage of. Now you see this Meg, she's obviously not being tunneled, and she felt like she could defuse my lit totem. Now, since this person's hurt, I wasn't going to get any value out of Haunted Ground, and the team would have hidden the duration of Haunted Ground, so I didn't want her to defuse Haunted Ground being healthy. Now take a look at this. You saw that Nancy very close by us? And when I'm hooking, she is Starstruck. So I'm going to try to find her and give her a quick hit to down her. And this is the power of the build. Keeping people exposed either from your power, Haunted Ground, or Starstruck, and really keeping pressure on survivors. I whiffed really bad here. And keeping pressure on survivors because they're all one hit. They can't do any risky plays, they can't be too altruistic, and they really have to be careful when they save as well. Because, you know, one hit down, you're exposed. It's a really fun build. It covers some of Ghostface's weakness. If I was to say this build has a weakness, is survivors who spread out too far. Like if they're across the map and all working on individual gens, then it could be a bit of a hassle, but still you have Haunted Grounds to cover that area. And here, as you can see, this Nia is within my area. I don't think she got Starstruck because it just came up now. But the games were so short that I'm able to squeeze 2 games into this video for you, just to show you how I play this build and my take on my build and my thoughts, so you can make the right decisions when you play this if you try it out. But I think you should definitely give this build a shot, especially with the new Ghostface skin coming out, because it looks amazing and I'm sure everyone's going to want to try it out. So why not try out a new build with it? Now, I don't know what she was planning on doing here. I marked her with my power, so she was one hit down, but didn't drop pallet. the Nancy thought she could flashlight save. You know, a lot of people make very questionable plays, and you can usually count on somebody with a flashlight attempting this really bad save. I pretend I didn't see her for a minute. She was clicky. They want out the game already. They realize how unwinnable this is already. 4 gens, 2 dead, and they want no part of Ghostface, which is interesting because Ghostface is a low tier killer. And seeing these many people rage quit against my build with Ghostface, oh my god, look, it's raining megs. Seeing this many people quit against a Ghostface with this build just tells me that this build is a little bit hard to handle, which is exactly the kind of thing we want with a low tier killer. We want pressure that's hard to handle, because Ghostface has a lot of weaknesses and his chase is one of them. Now, this is the second game he told me to fix my internet. So apparently, my internet was an issue this game. We're gonna see what he's talking about, and you're gonna see exactly why internet wasn't an issue. He was just not happy, not having fun. Now again, I find it funny that such a low tier killer is making people rage so much. And I'm playing a lot of Ghostface. Hell, I'm even considering being a Ghostface main because I'm having so much fun playing him now with this build. Now I'm getting 4Ks fairly consistently with this build. I've been winning in very difficult maps, Yamaoka, Cold Wind, and a few others. I really also want to use Ghostface and this build to kind of work on my fundamentals. I made a prior video about Swift and pallet saves and how fundamentals get me to where I need to be. However, I believe there's more I can learn. I believe you can always learn more. I think I need to learn more mind games, how to get around certain loops, and a bunch of other things I need to learn without a power. Just base kit killer. And Ghostface is giving me that chance because I basically have no power other than undetectable. I have to act like a regular M1 killer after I'm revealed. Now, I know he has another power, which is exposure, like he can expose survivors. However, you know, I get that off every once in a while in the game. That's another aspect that I'm gonna have to learn. But if you play Ghostface or any stealth killer against a team with Spine Chill, basically you lost any ability at all to be stealthy and catch people unaware and stalk them. It's also very difficult to stalk them because they know you're coming. So basically most of his kit is gone depending on their build. Now this is the person who is complaining to fix my internet. We're gonna see what their complaint was, and you know, was it my internet or they just played terribly? So I got my first hit here because I knew he was gonna fast vault or try to fast vault. So I got my first hit there. Now we're gonna see what's his second move. He got stuck and fell to the floor and immediately rage quit. So this person here blamed that stupid move on my internet. Just keep that in mind, and survivors do this often. They'll often blame what you did and your things for why they played badly. I don't know why, but that's the trend. At least it is on console. I have no experience anywhere else, but console, that's definitely it. Now this Twitch TV person here just absolutely gave up. 2 people rage quit. Half the team is dead at 5 gens. I didn't want to kill them at first, but after a while I'm like, you know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna kill him, get this match over with, get them back in the lobby to maybe a killer that they can bully, because that's all survivors want, is killers they can bully. Here I avoided flashlight, I pretended to walk away, I smacked her back down, and she rage quit right there and then. Because of that right there, she disconnected because I mind gamed her and downed her. She rage quit. Right here I'm asserting my dominance, as all Ghostface should do. As always guys, thanks for watching, stay tuned for more, and I'll see you guys soon.